So I got 3 sets of phone orders from after 2022. Each phone set versus a different part of 2023 beginning that separated from this room from last year, and a different emotion in the month because I go to PNC storage locker within 2 weeks, at least 2 times in 2 weeks, and it's going to be my first trip to PNC locker after a Sunday in a week, and then it's still going to be my first visit to Skokie after the second half of the year in 2023. After my Des Plaines, when I got my Galaxy Note 8, and there's 3 things on this wall, 2 on this wall, and then 2 on this wall. It's kind of like a ribbon in the Greek, and then this is the painter wall from earlier before I go to Skokie less frequently, and it's a longer commute. But that's why it's in a local realm. I could go down Lakeshore Drive, down the CTC, down west. But the thing is that the other storages are out of my way. The other Walmart is out of my way. It's one shot. No 3 turns, no 4 turns, just one shot and one turn. So at what point did I, if I look this way, it's looking at a doorway, but if I look this way, it's like looking at this room. And if I look this way, it's looking at the room further than that. And if I go through the patio right here, if I look at this room, it's like looking at this wall. And if I look at this room, it's kind of like going past this way 2 ways and looking at this one for the front door, going to the lock that I talked about, the Chinese lock, where they symbolize the thing. And then there will be this wall facing 2017 to the left of the wall, and this wall facing age 17 to the right of my head, perpendicular to the object in this thing. And then it will be diagonal versus these 2 rooms from those same place, or from one point in between these 2 places over here. So eventually, at what point was Saints Row after August this time last year, and I did my canvas order from 2019 before I did my high drive completion in this room, after whatever last year Aaron Water show was, before I got my October food, after there was like a colorful purchase of from Google Photo or some type of candy that was there before this was there, before this mark was here, before I took this stuff into the storage, the computers that were there, before I took this brown thing out, before these things was painted, and then before this drawer used to be here. So eventually this green stuff wasn't used to be here, and then this was already broken before last year. So eventually, when I added a mark, there's a chair mark on here, and then there's this one that was added to there, and then eventually, if you look around, there might even be some purple added to over here when people claim that he was violent because he was already getting attacked in 2015 before certain people were my neighbor. And then after the Biden presidency, other people were attacking me after the coronavirus. And that was already a 2022 after age 22 after the coronavirus, in 2017 after age 22 before 2022.